Well, today, Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene spoke with 11 Alive in one of her first local interviews since announcing her plans to resign from Congress.
Well, she actually spoke with 11 Alive Zach Merchant, who joins us now. So, Zach, that interview ended up getting cut short, right?
Ron, yeah, it did. As we shared with you at 4 o'clock and at 5 o'clock on 11 Alive News earlier tonight, she says that the split with President Donald Trump, particularly over her vote on the Epstein files, was what drove her to ultimately decide to step down early from her term in Congress. And she said, particularly when President Donald Trump called her a traitor for those decisions, that's what made her decide it was time to go. And she said that comment from the president, it led to death threats against her and her family. But when we asked her about her own history of making controversial remarks, it kicked off an exchange that ended with her walking out of our interview. I know that you've mentioned here in this interview, President Trump calling you a traitor was a breaking point for you. In the past, you've tweeted, you called Republican Congressman Bob Good a traitor. You called some Republicans who voted for President Biden's infrastructure bill traitor Republicans. You've used that language too. Do you regret that?
Yes, I've already addressed this before, and I'll stand with what I've already said. I've also been the victim of it. I was actually accused by Democrats online of being the pipe bomber on January 5th, which was such an outrageous, dangerous lie that brought death threats on me back in 21 and 22. I've also been used many times and called a traitor by Democrats in fundraising emails and campaign ads. So again, I want to reiterate, this is a two-way street, and I seem to be the only one willing to take responsibility.
And Congresswoman, in fairness, we've asked Democrats as well. We ask everybody about their past stances and past statements, but we would be remiss if we didn't ask you about this. You say you're taking responsibility for it. I just want to be really clear. Do you regret, do you apologize for saying those things?
I've already addressed this. I said it on CNN. I've said it back in 2020, and thank you. I've already addressed it.
Could you address it here again, though? And if not, why not?
Thank you. I've already addressed it.
Ma'am, I don't want to dwell here, but I don't think you have addressed it here. If it's something you regret, I mean, could you just explain why you don't want to say it again?
I'm sorry, but I don't know why you have this motive. I don't quite understand it, but I've already addressed it, and people have thanked me, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. But this isn't an exercise that I should have to go through on every single interview, and it's quite unbecoming of you to continue to have to push that.
Ma'am, some people would argue that saying colleagues were traitors was unbecoming. I don't think this is an unreasonable question.
See, so this is the toxic nature that I'm talking about, and now you're participating in it yourself here with 11 Alive. And so again, I think you should take responsibility of your own words, the product that you're producing here on your network. I've done my part, so I think it would be good for you to do yours.
Well, ma'am, these are your words, but it seems like we're not going to get any further here. So I do want to ask you one last question.
Oh, you know what? Thank you so much. I appreciate the interview. Hopefully, good luck.
Ma'am, are you going to run again? So that was just a part of our conversation. You can watch our full interview with Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene, streaming right now on 11 Alive Plus. Ron.
Very insightful there, Zach. Thank you, sir. And you can hear more of Zach's interview with Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene this Sunday on the Georgia Vote at 11 right here after Meet the Press. You can also stream that show anytime over on 11 Alive Plus.